Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and address the whole Kodak Black situation. Yes, honey, 2 Kodak Black videos in 1 week. How you doing? Anyhow, if y'all don't know, Kodak Black was trending yesterday, honey. Black Twitter went crazy when it was announced that Kodak Black was coming home. All them damn free Kodak Black t-shirts done paid off, honey, because they done played for his defense team. When I tell y'all, Michael Kushner, the executive vice president, who's in charge of legal at Atlantic Records, he went down there to go testify on his behalf, okay? As you guys all know, Kodak Black has been arrested several times. This was his second time getting arrested, and they were saying that he was looking at possibly the 50 years, some shit like that. He was facing a slew of charges: robbery without a weapon, false imprisonment, operating a vehicle without a viable license, possession of a firearm by a delinquent, and possession of marijuana. So he was looking at a lot of good time, honey, but for whatever reason, Atlantic Records went to bat for him, paid for his legal defense, and they were able to get him off, okay? He literally got off with just 5 years probation. Yes, y'all, 5 years probation. And when I tell you the internet went crazy, Kodak Black was trending, Bobby Shmurda was trending. Everybody was comparing the cases and saying that, you know, well, damn, Bobby Shmurda need to get with Kodak Black's attorney because they got him off of a lot of time. Meanwhile, Bobby Shmurda still sitting his ass in jail up there in New York, okay? Anyways, y'all, go on ahead and check out these comments, these tweets, and Black Twitter gone crazy because Kodak Black got out, honey.
Yeah, I lie to you, but don't you lie to me. It's the Kodak, the finesse kid. Why you keep that tool like that? Why you move like that? I hit the club 50 gigs. Where my niggas?
All right, you guys just saw the comments, the tweets, and folks bobbing and shit to Kodak Black being released, honey. They was happy. They was celebrating all day, every day on Twitter, baby. Anyways, you know, to me, once again, this is nothing but special treatment because he's a celebrity. He has the money. He has the people behind him. If this was a regular 19-year-old teenager who was, you know, basically charged of all of this, kidnapping, robbery, possessing a weapon illegally, and dealing drugs, yeah, they'd be doing time right now. There would be no 5 years probation. They would definitely be in the prison industrial complex. But with that being said, you know, real talk, that judge let Kodak Black know that if he makes one more mistake, he's looking at 55 years in prison. She says whatever happens from here is up to you. So I hope Kodak Black takes this seriously. This boy done been arrested 2 times this year, okay? So if he gets arrested again for anything, he's done. 55 years, he ain't but 19 years old. You know, the prison industrial complex is no joke, and they are eating these boys alive. You had people doing more time than years they done lived. So I hope this young man takes this seriously. I hope he takes this as a blessing, because if this was the average kid down in Florida, their ass would be doing that 55 years. Ain't no Atlantic record executive coming out to come have their back. He only has this sweet deal because he's famous and he's a rapper. If this was anybody else's child, he'd be doing that time. So I hope he understands the severity of this. He needs to get that little smirk off his face, and he needs to realize the seriousness. If he makes one more mistake, he is gone. And regardless if I like or don't like his music, I don't want to see a young man at 19 years old looking at 55 years in prison. That is sick to me. I don't want to see no young person, black, white, Latino, whatever, do some time like that. So I hope that Kodak Black takes this very seriously. And I hope that all you kids listening to the music, dancing, bobbing y'all's head, understand the severity when you make mistakes like this. Because Kodak Black, he has money. He has lawyers. He has fame behind him. If y'all are out here doing the same stupid shit that he's, rapping about, and the same stupid shit that he's out here doing, even though he's famous, y'all can be facing that same amount of time. So I hope y'all are taking this situation seriously and not just, celebrating and bobbing and shit on the ground, but understanding that there are real consequences to your actions. And the only reason why he got off is because he's famous. You know what I'm saying? So the whole situation is insane. And I know gotta have Bobby Shmurda's ass feeling some type of way, because his ass is still in jail in New York, like I said before. Meanwhile, Kodak Black done got out of 55 years in prison. Meanwhile, Gucci Man is home, and Bobby Shmurda sitting there looking like, huh? The fuck? So the whole situation to me is crazy, honey. Like I said, they just giving out record deals to anybody. Y'all need to give me a damn record deal, honey. Well, breaking news, y'all. That was a grand opening and a grand closing, okay? So what's going on now is that as of about 30 minutes ago, it's just been announced that Kodak Black will not be released from jail. They are saying that he has 2 outstanding warrants in 2 different states, and one of the warrants is a no-hold warrant. That means they have to keep him in there for a certain amount of time. So this entire situation is insane. Like I said, grand opening, grand closing. Just when y'all was celebrating and cheering and thinking he's about to get out today, they're keeping him in there. Hopefully this won't count against him and he won't, end up doing the 55 years. Hopefully the judge will look at this as a whole separate incident. But this whole situation is crazy. This boy is too young to be in this much damn trouble. I'm going to need him to stay out of trouble, get it together, realize his blessings, and never, ever get arrested again, because again, if he does, he will be sentenced to 55 years. I cannot reiterate that enough. So his case is really, really serious, because he's done so much dirt in such a short amount of time. He really needs to get it together. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation, plus this update on Kodak Black. Were you happy yesterday when you thought that he was getting out? And how do you feel now that you're hearing that he's not going to be getting out anytime soon? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.